Truth Man here. So listen, ladies, even gents, no trolls though. If you, tonight we're doing episode 3 of Good Women, Where Art Thou? Good women, where art thou? Where you at? You see simps and white knights trying to take up for y'all. And I want, if you genuinely believe that you have an opposing viewpoint as a man, I want you to come in there non-trolly and prove me wrong. You can't prove me wrong with one example. If you got a unicorn and you can't prove me wrong. Like, you gotta have at least 10 keeping it real dudes that have great marriages. They keeping it real. They ain't hiding stuff from people. It ain't no keep people out of our business. They just generally got a good relationship. Show me, because I don't believe you. Especially in the black community. I don't believe you. The black and the white community. Them two. I don't believe you. Now, again, tonight we're gonna do it again. Like, there's rules and guidelines. You gotta be who you are. No pretending to be a certain gender if you're not that gender. If you're not born that gender, please do not come in pretending to be. Good women, where art thou? 10 p.m. tonight. If I'm not there at 10, get in there and wait for me. Because I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to hook y'all. I got some dudes for y'all. If y'all keep it real. But here's the stipulation. If y'all make it to marriage, it's going to be a lie detector test sponsored by donations to the No Matrix, No Simping All Subjects channel. It's going to be a lie detector test with questions generated by myself that are based on you being vetted. That little fooling, I want to try to end that fooling guys, setting guys up to lose things. We trying to win out here. We ain't trying to lose. We can win by ourselves and we can lose by ourselves. But we ain't trying to lose because of sexual desire or because the desire that we have within ourselves to be in a relationship with a woman. Because see, here's the thing. The bad relationship stuff, hey man, if you want to keep doing that, then you do you. But I'm here to help you while I'm helping myself. Like, I learned a lot, man. It's trust me, the stuff that I fell for, never again. I wish a broad would be talking to another dude on the phone right in front of me, or any of that stuff that I turned a blind eye to. You're not gonna make it. You not. You say, well, I don't care. Listen. And I say this non-narcissistically. Your chances of finding a dude like me on my level or a better guy than me. And I'm telling you, a guy to give you your way, that's not a good man. That's a bad man. A guy that guides your way is a good man. A guy to give you your way is a bad man. A guy that guides your way is a good man. So if you think that I'm gonna fall for that stuff and people who listen to me gonna fall for that stuff, you better think again. We got plenty guys now. I got guys for you. If you a good woman, if you listen. Now, here's another kicker. If a guy wants to deal with a woman with a high body count that told him, look, I'm nasty, I'm a freak, I got some bodies now. How many? 24. Oh my. Okay, well, some dudes will do that. Me, I'm not getting in no type of relationship. Okay, here's mine. Here's my stipulation. If I deal with a young chick that's not selling herself, let's say if I'm buying something that's different, I'm trying not to buy nothing, but hey, listen, I'm not going too long. I don't care. You can't guilt trip me. I know that word. Especially you rebellious, witchcrafty, dabbling in the occult chicks. You can't guilt trip me. So, if she's under 25 and she's a regular girl, ain't selling herself, first of all, with me, before I enter into any relationship, I got to see them panels. I got to see yours and you got to see mine. If I got something, I done had it for over 20 years. And it's clearly obvious who I got it from. If I was to have something, which I don't, but I'm saying if I did, I don't have any of those things. And I'm perfectly fine with going to Quest. And me personally, if I get with a chick before I bang her, I'm gonna pay for both of us $600, and I'm gonna tell the doctor to give both of us a copy of each other, copy of ourselves and a copy of the other person. Because like some of the guys that be making purchases have said and have done the research that a lot of the women that are not selling are more dirty. They more dirty. They don't practice safe sex. So that's one thing, and I would tell you guys to do that too. Don't just be running up in nobody. You could jag. See them panels, man. Be safe out here. That's one of the things. But if you under 25, then I expect, if I'm gonna even look at you in a meaningful way, that body count gotta be under 5. I know it's a sexual generation, but you still gotta be under 5. You being under 5 shows me that you got self-control, you headstrong, and you probably been raised decent. Now, when I say 5, remember what I say. 5 don't mean you sucked off 4 people. Because if you sucked off 4 people, that's 4. And somebody else penetrated you, you got to add the guy that penetrated to the 4. See? So it got to be, you got to be under that. Now, if you're not under that, then you got to tell me up front. When you get vetted, you got to take it like a big girl, like you got your big girl panties on, and tell the truth. If you're not selling it, it shouldn't be that high. You know. But from 26 to 36, your body count should be under 8. Should be under 8. You shouldn't be out here, even though that's a little older. I mean, you shouldn't be out here, and no trains. No trains. You did a train, I wouldn't even buy it from you. You can't trust people. Them the ones that'll line you up quick. Trains. You gotta be careful with trains, man. Um, 26 to 36, it should be 8 or less. Total, all activities. All activities. 37 to 45. 37 to 45. Your body count should be 10 or less. 10 or less. And anybody else with me, you should not be, I would say, no chick that I look at and take seriously is gonna have 15 bodies or more. Now remember, with me, bodies are everything you did. So each person counts individually, even if they didn't get in you. If they got in your mouth, that's count too. Still be walking around here, hold on. Looking weird. Acting weird. You gotta watch, in Milwaukee, you gotta watch everybody. They be teaching little kids that they gonna get away with stuff. I'll shoot a little kid if they try to rob me. Stay in the kid's place. But I'm not taking you seriously. This is why dudes is buying it. This is why dudes is paying for it, because a lot of women, they look good enough, but what time is it? I'm gonna hurry up with this. But they done did too much. So if they look good enough and got a nice body and stuff like that, and they nice, they present themselves well, some dudes will be like, well, I'll do this. Oh, shoot. And let me tell you young dudes something, man. Listen to me over these preachers. Listen to me. If your parents even is telling you, trying to get you to commit to these women, just know your parents ain't gonna pay your alimony or your child support. You do know that, right? Even if they rich, they still ain't gonna pay it. So these are my guidelines. These are my rules. All lies are gonna count against you. If a chick lied to me twice, if I catch a chick up in 2 lies, I'm a dumper. It's not a good woman. Good women don't lie. And see, I'm noticing that a lot of people be trying to preach and stuff, but when it come to they self, it's a whole different deal. That's why, like, I ain't wanting to watch a whole lot of preaching anymore. For that reason. Because, like, I hold myself accountable, and I'll allow other people to hold me accountable. But I'm not listening to nobody that won't be accountable to nobody else. I'm just not. If you the type that you always talking but never listening, I'm not gonna take you serious. You a joke. You in the hand. The devil got you in her hand like Play-Doh. Why don't you show people how to live instead of telling them? Or you could show them while you tell them, or tell them while you show them. There ain't a lot of good women out here. It's a whole lot. You go to any church, you're going to see a lot of women, but how many of them are really good? Most of them are scarred. They trash. They former 304s. They former thoughts, former hood rats. That'll come back out now. Get them mad. Disappoint them. Let frustration sit in of any kind. And now you dealing with the worst part of her. It's easier for guys to just stay by themselves, man, and find you a girl that you be like, okay, she chill, she cool, she chilling, she all right. Deal with her, make her your concubine to take away the guilt of sex. Make sure she ain't been married before, though. That person that ain't been committed in marriage before. Make her your concubine. Go from there. Don't move her in. Let her have her own place. You have yours. Don't let her tell you nothing. Nothing. And be honest. So she don't have to second guess and worry, wonder, and get to question you. Be honest. Like, look. If she the only one right now, you tell her stoically. You say, look, you the only one right now. But I'm letting you know that as long as you cool, you can be part of the mix. You ain't gonna always be the only one. You the only one right now, though. That trying to fight me, zero tolerance. I know how these police departments are. I know how these laws work. I done worked in jails. I know how that whole domestic thing go. If you try to fight me even once, and I've been told her that, you fight me even once, not only am I going to try to get you locked up, because that's what you'll do to me, but I'm going to dump you. When you get out, I ain't going to be there. I don't play this stuff off these broads, man. Man, what was... Y'all see that? In the roof? Right around 1725. Told you, I'll be getting signs, man. That's how I know I'm telling it. What the heck was that? Y'all see that? It looked like a ghost that went across this. The level of peace that's in this car, I'm telling you, when I be by myself, I get peace. Like now, like it don't feel like home no more. That's how it be. And it don't got nothing to do with my kids. I know what it is. I know why it is. I said that, I gotta go buy me a bed and give me a house. I done lived in a house. I can't do apartment living. I gotta have my own house. So I'm gonna give me a house. I'm gonna give me a nice bed. Boy, it's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely, man. Just like when I had my apartment when I used to live on 21st and Hampton, man, I used to love that little apartment. Loved it. Looking forward to those days again. I'm gonna have my stuff laid out too. She be trying to act like, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. But anyway, y'all, make sure y'all in there. You never know. Could be one in there for me. But the ones that was in there ain't for me, because they was beating around the vet. You know how they say beating around the bush? I say beating around the vetting. Hold on, y'all. Beating around the vetting. You got to get vetted all the way. All the way. But y'all be there, man. Y'all be there, because this my thing. Like, if the chicks that ain't like that, I say don't ever become like that. Because if you become like that, then we talking about you too. Like, people be like, I ain't like that. Okay, well, don't become like that. Don't be the type of woman that just want to get married, but you don't want to be a wife. You get married, just know you got to stay sexual. Like, if you not sick and you marry a dude, you should have a sexual desire for him. If you, like, y'all be marrying guys and then y'all expect them to be faithful to y'all, but y'all don't even got no, what's up? You washed up or something? That's how I be knowing people done did some stuff too. Because if you, this how, I'm telling you, man. And I ain't trying to be nasty, but I done had virgins. And one thing I noticed about women with that low body count and virgins and stuff like that is everything makes them wet. If you washed up, like you ain't got no sexual desire, like I don't care if you with Mr. Creep himself. If your sexual desire is washing up, you lying about your sexual history. I'm telling you, I'm cold with this vetting stuff. I told y'all about that virgin, man. Everything, boy, I wanted to knock it back, man. But I was like, man, that ain't gonna be right. Cause I knew I had like 2 or 3 other chicks. I ain't want to do her like that. Boy, a pond. I'm telling you. It was a pond. I'm the preacher that talks about the stuff that your preacher is scared to talk about because he fake. That's why he got dudes clapping with straight backs in his church. And he got Peter Pan in his church. That's why. Be there, though. Be there. Be there. Be there. And like in a few weeks, that not getting vetted, you gonna get booted and you gonna get blocked. Like as it grows, and it's like hundreds of people in there and stuff, I know we ain't gonna ask you nothing that's too private. But asking you what your body count is, that's not, like, to me, that's not extreme. It's not. You wasn't ashamed of it when you ran it up. We're gonna cut down this fakeness. Like, y'all ever seen a woman that when you first start sticking them, like when you first getting it and stuff, and don't fall for this, guys. They be moaning so loud and so hard, and they be doing all that sexual talk. But then 6 months in, year in, now they just laying there. Ain't nothing. What changed? I'll tell you what changed. Their attitude. Their attitude changed. These people walking past all close and stuff. I can't help you. Nah, unfortunately not. She lying. Don't think I'm heartless, y'all. Now y'all see how Milwaukee is? Now y'all see why I want to move. Ain't no rooms out here. The closest room is Homewood. And that's all the way on Burleigh. She done parked her car and she out here begging for money, probably to get extra money. And I'm watching these two too. But anyway, let me get going. Y'all see how it is, y'all women, y'all. No, she wasn't horrible looking and she wasn't like badly built. But she probably, who's to say she wasn't one that was playing too many games and got dumped? That's what happens. Stand down. Y'all women need to stand down. But anyway, thanks for watching.